this is Thomas Wood with Microquant. Today we're going to be looking at a value range trade we placed this morning in the British pound US dollar pair. We had a profit of 31.6 pips on this trade. And this here you can see just a visual representation of our entry and exit points. Now, one thing you'll notice, we were stopped out on this trade initially with a negative 7.3 pip loss. However, we did re-enter for the longer term and had a gain of 31.6 pips. Now we'll go ahead and look at why we entered this trade, why we placed it, and what signals we were looking at. First off, we were on a daily price chart for the British pound US dollar. We have an overall uptrend. We also had higher highs on our MACD, higher lows on our MQ cycle finder, and lower lows on or higher lows on our MQ migration index, as well as higher highs to the upside on the migration index. Now these are all indications that this market could potentially be heading higher, so what we were looking for was an intraday price swing from undervalued to overvalued. Breaking it down to a 60-minute chart, you can see we had where we entered at this moderately undervalued price point on this bar right here, and where we exited at an overvalued price point at a price of 1.5900 in the moderately overvalued price zone. Now, one thing we also saw on here, we had a higher high or a higher low pattern forming on our MQ migration index. We also had our MQ cycle finder changing to an upcycle, as you can see indicated by this green downtick. So we entered at this undervalued price point and then exited at an overvalued price point. It was just, again, a short 60-minute, hour or so trade where we had a pretty good, decent price swing in our direction, which is exactly what we were looking for, from undervalued to overvalued. Just one more way that you can trade the markets using objective market valuation. Here in the next week or so, we will be releasing a live Forex and futures trading room where you can watch us trade both Forex and futures with real P&L using the value charts indicators and the Microquant indicator suite. It will be a good place to learn additional strategies that you can utilize and just different ideas on how to actually trade the markets with these indicators. We'll continue to follow the British pound US dollar pair and see if this trend will continue to the upside or if it is just a rally against the overall downtrend we've been seeing for the past couple months.